Hello and welcome to the Snap podcast, hosted by yours truly. For anyone new here, my name is Vincent.
And my name is Reese.
And today we are going to be celebrating Reese's 26th birthday. Damn.
Hello.
As you can see, we got a rose over there and a rose over here. There you go. We got roses over there too.
Aren't they the cutest balloons ever?
Yes, but before we get into the birthday celebrations, we're going to go through our weekend.
Ooh.
Oh, yes. Friday, we celebrated Reese's birthday with Dad, and we went to Shogun for dinner.
And Anthony.
Yes, Cerrito.
If you don't know what Shogun is, it's tampon, and they like cook your food in front of you. So
Delicioso.
bomb.
On Saturday, we had a full-service quinceañera
8 hours.
in downtown Riverside. And I love the venue. The venue was beautiful.
It was so nice. And what a great way to spend your birthday weekend, doing what you love, working, and listening to good music.
Yes, Cerrito. On Sunday, we went out to brunch, and then
With my Aunt Brittany and my cousin Sky.
And then later on that day, we captured a surprise proposal.
So cool.
It's always awesome being included in those. It was our second surprise proposal.
Yeah.
And
This one went so smoothly.
very much
It was
so.
beautiful. And then we went out to dinner, a date night.
To a place called Truly Pizza.
Mm.
And
It was
if
so
you
good.
follow us on our just don't mind the hair. Oh shoot.
If you look up, it's not a problem.
If you follow us on our social media, then you saw that we did go out to that place and you saw the delicious pizza that we had.
I also got an orange float.
10 out
So
of 10.
good. Perfect.
Then on Monday,
Hold on really quick. We ended up staying up until 2 a.m. editing that surprise proposal to get sneak peeks out to our bride and groom.
soon to be.
Yes. ASAP. So we went to bed at like 2 a.m.
And then on Monday, which was yesterday,
which was my birthday.
we went to Disneyland. And we have some clips we'd like to share right now.
Who are you transmitting to? A resistance spy?
Yeah, it's him.
I want
Understood. We're done.
And there we go. That was a very, very, very long day. That's why my hair is messed up.
If you see bags under our eyes.
That's why my eyes are messed up. That's why my voice is, everything's messed up. I'm just messed up today. I am so messed up. I woke up And I swear to you, I don't get bags, okay? I had bags.
No, but these were different guys. They were like thick. Like they were like
they were bad news bears, and I still have like wrinkles under here. We don't stand for that.
we were there from 8 a.m. till 11.
We went to bed the night before at 2 in the morning and then woke up at 6 in the morning. We
Yeah.
got 4 hours of sleep and then trotted around Disneyland for 35,000 hours.
As my mom said yesterday, all day today. Can you just not with the speed walking?
By the end of the night,
I was speed walking
by the end
through
of the
that place.
night, Mom and Mike were definitely speed walking. Even though they
They
weren't, they were
were.
they were definitely walking a normal speed. We were just so beyond exhausted that it felt like they were walking at like rabbit speed.
As soon as we left the park and we were walking to the parking structure, I said, okay, everyone, bad news. My right foot is numb. I cannot feel it. I can't feel my foot.
I couldn't feel my foot was almost. I got 4 screws in my foot, and my shoe I had to take it off, and so it was like halfway on because of how messed up it felt. Like it was like swollen. I knew it wasn't, but
My
it just
feet
felt
felt
like that.
swollen. I think my feet might be swollen, honestly. They were pulsing earlier.
You.
I had 2 pretzels. That's the whole reason I wanted to go to Disneyland for my birthday was to get pretzels. I had 2 Disneyland pretzels. Did my stomach hurt? Absolutely. Was it worth it? Absolutely. We went on so many rides.
We went on all the rides, all of them. As you got, well, I guess in the clips it was only a couple that was in there, but we went on pretty much all of them. What was one of the questions that I have is what was your favorite part about Disneyland?
I wouldn't say it was like a ride specifically. Backstory, I had a Disney pass pretty much my whole childhood. I'm very blessed with that. And it was always me, my mom, and my pops. We always went. And I would say we went, like, if not every week, every other week. Like, we always went to Disneyland. It's just always been, like, my happy place. And so,
Saw nothing.
So when we decided that we wanted to do Disneyland, I invited my dad. He couldn't make it. And then I invited my mom and my pops. And thankfully they were able to make it. And I feel like my favorite part about yesterday was just being present there. We've had such a hectic work schedule the last couple months. So being able to just have a day where like everything was turned off and just be a kid again and celebrate and eat everything I wanted to eat, minus my beignets I didn't get because the line was atrocious. It was just perfect. Like every bit of the day was perfect. Nothing went wrong. It was just so great. So great.
I loved it. It was great. Can you not?
It's tickling the back of your neck.
It's like hitting the back of my head. It came back.
We also saw Michael Bublé.
We saw Michael Bublé, and we walked by, and Reese and Mom and Mike, they had already like gone. And as I was walking by, I looked at him and I went, "Wow, this guy looks really familiar." And he had like the Disney people around him, and I said, "Reese, who is that? He looks so familiar." And she goes, "Oh, that's Michael Bublé." I'll tell you what,
Walking
we
through
weren't
Disneyland.
that interested when it like happened. But then on the car ride home, I regretted it so much. I thought about it for like a solid 20 minutes. That we should have stopped. We should have got a picture, and that I should have given him a business card because I had business cards on us.
I just think
That'd be
that we
so
were
cool
like,
if we got to shoot Michael Bublé's family. We kept going. We were going around the park. Hell.
we were just, I think all day yesterday, our brains were just not really there.
No. Still not.
Delirious at times.
Still are.
It was a day. Everything was so good. We did one of the Star Wars rides, the Rise of the Resistance, twice because we had never been to Star Wars Land. My parents had, but they only rode one of the 2 rides in Star Wars Land. So it was a first for them doing Rise of the Resistance. And we did not know what to expect at all. And it was probably one of the best rides I've ever been on. And it was so good that once we saw the line kind of dying down again, we had to go on it for a second time. But it was also like 90-something degrees. So
I wore pants.
our minds were just not there.
But it's all good. We had a fantastic time.
Also, a side note, we showed up and Vince was like, we were trying to find my parents, and he was like, I'm looking for hot pink because my mom wears pink everything all the time. And I was like, I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a black today. Literally walked up to this woman, and she is wearing the same exact outfit that I'm wearing. The same type of shorts, same Levi shorts, a black top.
It's pretty good.
She just, you know, sometimes we're on the same wavelengths.
There you go.
But it was just so good.
Now to get into the...
But we're also celebrating tonight, too.
Yes, we are going to Dad's house, and they are going to sing Happy Birthday. We're going to do cake and eat pizza. It's going to be a great time.
My dad, my brother, my papa, my uncles, my...
April, May,
Nino,
June.
My April. I'm just going to call her my April. My goddaughter. It's just going to be a fun time. Angel.
Yes.
So more celebrating to come.
So, to get into the questions.
Ooh, we've got questions. I haven't seen anything. As you can see, I do not have a laptop in front of me. This angle.
Oh, by the way, I'm so sorry. So one of Reese's gifts, okay, I was on TikTok, and I was scrolling, and I'm like, God, what do I get this girl? And it came to me. I'm like, wait a minute, I have an idea. So I looked it up on TikTok. I've never bought anything on the TikTok shop before, and I found exactly what I was looking for. Ordered it. Now with this specific thing, you have to order it first and then customize later. So I ordered it. I was already freaked out because I've never bought it on TikTok shop before, and I didn't know if I was gonna get scammed or not. So I bought it, and the person didn't respond to me for a couple of hours. And at about 1:30 or 2 in the morning, they responded, and they were like, all right, I need the text and I need the pictures that you want. I didn't have the pictures ready to go. And so at 1:30 in the morning, I was just scrolling through my phone.
Were you asleep?
I was half asleep, yeah. And I was trying to find all these photos and stuff. And I messaged, he said, oh, wow, this is great. Thank you so much. And I said, no, thank you. Is there any way that you'd be able to get it here before August 26th? He said that we'll do our best, and it just depends on the print, but we'll get it out as fast as possible. It came here on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't wait. I had to give it to her on Friday, and she's wearing it right now. For anybody that doesn't know, we have 3 cats. The one that she's wearing is Tiger, and I think it's probably... I had to give it to her because it was that cool of a shirt. I just could not wait.
My baby.
It came out so awesome.
Look, he's licking his lips in this one.
This
is a professional photo that Vincent did of him.
But it was cool because he ended up putting that one in the middle, and it made it like a boss.
Look, he's sleeping on this bottom one right here. Oh, it's my baby. I have literally been wearing this shirt.
It's an awesome shirt.
Every time we get home from doing something, I put this shirt back on.
Yeah. So it's an awesome shirt.
Literally the coolest shirt I've ever gotten.
I had to bring that up because
I'm wearing it. So if anyone wants to know why I'm just wearing like a t-shirt on the podcast this week, I have to show off my child. Our child.
It's awesome.
My child. Our child.
So I'm glad you like it.
It's the best shirt I've ever gotten.
Now to the questions.
The questions.
What was your most memorable moment from this last year of being 25? We need to put the music.
Can I give like a few?
Sure.
I feel like one of my most memorable moments. Oh my goodness, put me on the spot here. I got to watch my best friend become a mom.
Yeah.
Which was like so beyond emotional for me. I think every moment we've gotten to spend with our nieces and nephews this year have just been so special, and every time we see them, it just makes our day. I feel like we have accomplished so much this last year.
Yeah.
And learned so much that makes it so special. And also the amount of time that we've gotten to spend with family like Dad, and all the memories we made, the 4th of July parade with all of our friends and family. That was so great. Yeah, there's just so many. So many. Camping in Julian with you. I would say that was probably one of the coolest moments of this last year.
Yeah.
Not for your birthday, the time before that. It was just the 2 of us, and we had never been to Julian like that before. And I'm not a camper, and it was terrifying, but it was so memorable.
Yeah, I mean we do a lot, so I don't. It is kind of a tricky question.
Is there any moment in the last year with me that you stands out? I guess it'd be
The
your
last
24th year.
year.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Also doing a convention with my dad.
I mean, yeah, I
That
mean,
was like top
it's
5 moments of my life.
it's definitely a difficult question because of the amount of things that we do, whether that's work-wise, because we do have a lot of fun working, and then also in personal, we do so much stuff. I really don't know. I don't. I'm trying to think.
I feel like every day is a new experience and a new adventure when it comes to the two of us. And the crazy stuff that we do.
I'm gonna say Disneyland because
I was already 26.
yeah, but you know what? It's okay. Because we have never been to Disneyland before.
You got to see me in my element.
Yeah. And it's supposed to be the happiest place on earth. I would say Disneyland. Yeah, I would say it was awesome. We had a great experience, a great time, and it was a day where we didn't have to focus on any kind of work whatsoever. We literally tuned it all out. Obviously, our phones are still on though, just in case of an emergency. But nothing happened. So, but I would say that.
I think it was one of the first experiences that we've had in a while too, where not one single thing went wrong.
It's fantastic, and the wait lines were not bad at all.
It was perfect.
Next question: do you have any goals or plans for your 26th year?
Have children. I'm just joking. Just joking.
Knocked on wood.
I would say a goal. I feel like in my 25th year of life, I finally feel like I found peace. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like just I felt more at peace in my life than I ever had before. So I would say a goal for my 26 years to maintain the peace. Do what's best for us because we are a unit. And continue to make good decisions. In my 25th year, we also decided to cut out alcohol. And I feel like it did really great things for our relationship with each other and family and our mental health and our physical health. So I feel like in my 26th year, I'd like to maintain leaving that behind.
Maintain sobriety.
Yeah. That being said, if you see me with like a glass of wine here and there, I mean,
That's different though.
it's like once every blue moon.
That's way different because it's not like anybody will ever see us partying like rock
No.
stars at a club or a bar or anything like that.
No.
I love that.
So I would like to stay with that because I just feel better all around with that. It's also another thing that's helped like maintain peace in my life.
Yeah.
I would just like to stay happy and work really hard this year, continue working really hard. We have a lot of goals that we want to achieve together. So I'm going to continue to put my best foot forward so that we can get those dreams taken care of and these goals made.
Yeah.
I'm going to show up every day for myself and for Vincent.
I guess the next question is essentially the same thing and probably would have the same answer. It's how do you think you've changed since turning 25? It's pretty much, I would say,
Sobriety, peace, letting go of how other people perceive me in situations. I feel like that's a big thing that I've been working on. Focusing more on us and like what we're doing. And just not really caring about the outside noise.
Facts, dude. Facts.
That's huge. And just being a good person. I think that's it. And being a good auntie.
There
and
you
Nina.
go. I agree. What is the next place you'd like to travel? What's the next place on your travel bucket list? Where do you want to go? Who do you want to see? What do you want to be?
Utah.
Utah.
I really want to take photos in Utah.
Utah's cool. Utah would be cool.
Yeah, I want to take photos there.
Well, we can drive there. We could drive there next week and
I know it's like really random, but I want to take pictures in Utah. Is there anywhere else? I really want to go to like New Orleans area, like with the weeping willow trees. You know what I'm talking about? That like line the streets.
It's really hot there.
Yeah, maybe a different type of
Maybe
time of
winter.
year. Maybe
If they don't they have like bad rainstorms and
I'm not sure. I don't know anything about it. I just know
yeah.
that it looks pretty. So
yeah. Well, that's cool. All right.
Mhm.
We got that. Maybe we'll do that. What advice would you give to someone who's about to turn 26 and then also maybe if they're 26 thinking about starting a business?
Whew.
What a loaded question.
Just advice in general for someone turning 26. I would say to focus on what's best for you. I think a lot of people, including myself my whole life, has really worried about how other people would be affected by my decisions, and I still am, and it's great to be mindful, but you really need to focus on how your life is going to change for the better or for the worse based off your decisions. I think that's a really big one for me going into this year, and that I keep reminding myself, is to put us first, a unit. And sobriety is also really great. Just saying. I do not miss hangovers, even though I did feel like I had a massive hangover this morning when I woke up. It's called exhaustion.
I felt it too.
Like
Under my eyes. I don't know. Hopefully you guys won't be able to see, but oh my goodness.
I would also tell someone turning 26 to not think about it too much. Honestly, I feel like the last like month I've been really in my head about it and like comparing what I thought life would be like like versus what it is like, and I have so many blessings and everything.
We are extremely sorry. Technical difficulties. Our microphone recorder SD card completely got full, so we apologize for that. Back to the program.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I'll just start on the business aspect. I think that's where we were.
I think so.
To anyone that is thinking about starting a business at 26, I would say that you're never too old. It's never too late. And just do it. We started ours when we were 23. I was 23, about to be 24, I think. And it was something like that. Or I was 22 either way. It's been the best 3 years of my life, and I think Vincent will agree. And
100%, without a doubt.
it is difficult, but the success that comes and the little wins that you have are just make everything so worth it. So
Steve Jobs had a quote, and he said that life was made up by people who are no smarter than you, and that's 100% correct. So when people try to say that you'll never do it, you'll never be able to do it, it's too hard, they just don't know who you are and the motivation that you have. So
side note, that was so beautiful, but I do think that was in what?
It wasn't in it.
It wasn't?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, yes. So I would just say to do it.
Just do it. Don't make up excuses.
Make it happen.
You want it to happen, you can make it happen. Simple as that.
Yep.
All right. That was the last question that I had. Is there anything else that you'd maybe like to add?
I would just like to thank Vincent for an amazing birthday. I know that's not over yet. We have tonight too. Thank you to Vincent for making it one of the best birthdays I've ever had. Ever. And among all of the things that we had to do this week, he still managed to make it very special for me. Hence these massive balloons, biggest balloons I think I've ever seen. And also thank you to my parents. You're the real MVPs. My dad always goes above and beyond for us, no matter if it's a birthday or not. But this birthday specifically. He's just been so great. And my mom and pops for coming to Disneyland with us and watching me eat way too many pretzels. And Vincent's mom for decorating the house for me for when we came and looked and ate cupcakes and pot roast and
Butter
beyond-
noodles.
butter noodles, and just everybody. It's just been a good birthday.
Yeah, well,
Very, very, very blessed.
very blessed. Halfway to 52.
It's the first time he said it to me. You know, he didn't say it to me once yesterday on my birthday.
But I just want to say I wrote a little thing, and it says that that you inspire me through your strength, your kindness, and your beautiful heart. I'm so grateful for every moment we share. I'm excited for the memories we'll continue to make together, and I want you to know how deeply you are loved, cherished, and admired. So here's to you. Cheers. We'll do a little. Ready? Ooh. And here's to you, my love, today and always. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Let's go get married.
Why not? Let's go. Let's.
He's making me cry.
I will get married right now. If we get an Uber and they will drive us to Las Vegas, and we can do it that way. But I get to sleep for that 5-ish hours on the way
In
there.
silence?
Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad you had a good birthday, and I hope you got everything that you wanted, including your tiger shirt. Yeah, 26 is going to be a fantastic year for you, and a fantastic year for us and our business and our goals that we want to achieve. So happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to everybody. But most importantly, thank you, Disneyland, for making pretzels. Did you put the clip of us eating the pretzel in there?
Oh yeah, I put both clips.
Okay, great.
I thought Disney was going to have thicker pretzels.
No,
Why are they so thin?
they're perfect.
They are like suffering from major inflation, like shrinkflation.
No, they've always been like that, and they're bomb, and it's just like the taste of them.
when
you
we
just know
go
it's a
when
Disney
we
pretzel.
go to the mall and we get it from Auntie Annie's or whatever Annie's, they're thick. They're
Okay.
like thick. These ones were like the original pretzels, but then somebody sat on them, and they're like very thin. They're very thin.
I don't care. They're perfect.
I had it with mustard. It was great.
Ooh.
So, but yeah. And then we got yelled at one of the Disneyland rides. It was a Star Wars ride, and
They're supposed to be mean to you.
they're supposed to be mean. It's like part of the act. And the doors open, and they go, "Get out!" Damn, you put me in here. Now you're telling me to get out. And then we go in there, and they were saying, "It is not that hard. You find your color, and you stand on it. If you can't find that color and you can't remember it, then that's your problem."
And guess what? I messed up.
Oh yeah, she messed up, and like she started walking. I wasn't talking to you. Do you have trouble listening? Damn.
We also went on the original Star Wars
and I
ride,
never
the
saw
Star
Darth
Tours.
Vader. Where was Darth Vader?
He wasn't there.
It was his evil little brother.
Kylo Ren. No, that's not his brother.
Who?
It's not his brother.
Who is he?
He's, if I'm wrong, I'm so sorry. He's Princess Leia and Han Solo's son who turned evil.
So
So
who's-
technically, it's his grandson.
So then is Darth Vader like his uncle or something?
No, Darth Vader would technically be his grandpa.
So that's where he got it from. He decided to be a.
I need to double check on that before we post this, and I get screamed at by my Nino.
Hey, it's not your fault. It's all right.
No, this is serious business. I grew up a Star Wars person.
She doesn't know all the facts.
Hold on one second, everybody.
Doo-doo.
Yeah, I'm right. I shouldn't second guess.
And then we can also talk about the Mandela effect also with Darth Vader. And he says, okay, does he say, "Luke, I am your father"? Right? That's what I know. Reese, is that what you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But then all of a sudden when you rewatch it now, it says, "No, I am your father."
Ooh. We also went on the Star Tours ride, and Vincent was the rebel spy.
Yeah, they called me out on there.
They
How
put
is
his picture really big.
It's my fault because I started looking at the robot before I went in, and he was talking back to me, and I just kept looking back, and I was like, wow, that guy has a really long neck, just like me. And so I was just really interested in what he was doing. He was like messing with everything. I guess he snuck in a picture during that
No,
too.
they take the photo when you sit down.
Ah!
You were sitting there, and he was like this in the picture.
I was targeted.
We made fun
Whatever.
of him the rest of the day.
Yes. So
I don't think we missed anything from our Disney trip.
I know we had a amazing time. Felt really fat afterward, but
Hold on. I have to show everyone what I got. Okay, so these used to be...
ooh, can we eat one? I was gonna open them last night, but
have you ever had one
Yes.
from Disney?
Well, yeah.
So
when they were goofy though, they switched them up.
So originally they were assorted sour balls, okay? But then everyone only loved the red, so then they made Goofy's red cherry sour balls, okay? We went to Downtown Disney for Kayla's birthday in May, and I looked everywhere in Downtown Disney for these, and I even went up to a cast member and I was like, "Hi, do you have any of the Goofy sour balls?" And he looked at me and goes, "They're Mickey's now?" And I was like,
Excuse me.
"So sorry. Haven't been to Disneyland in
Let
a
me
while." So now they have Mickey on them. And we found them yesterday. I'm so excited. They're the best. Okay, open them up. Yeah. Taste test.
Nice.
You didn't do that right.
I did that right.
Is it even? Also, our niece and nephews made me the cutest little... I don't have them in here. The cutest little pumpkins for my birthday. It's like, what is that? Ceramic pumpkins. And then they painted them for me. So cute. So thankful. Come on. Do you want scissors?
Brother, yeah, you got scissors?
Also, if you see any cat hair on the shirt, you cannot be mad at me because there's cats on it, or cat on it. So it's only right that there's cat hair on it. You didn't cut below the perforated, right? Oh, I get two. Okay. Maybe you only have one. Did you get a third?
Yes.
No. They are not yours. They are mine. This thing keeps hitting me in the back of the head. Mm-hmm. Keep your opinions to yourself.
I remember them being a little more different. And who said these are sour? These taste... Okay, you can't tell me that they're sour, though.
Mm-mm. They're just called that, but they're not sour.
Why are they called sour balls?
Mm.
Still good, though.
Bomb.
But anyway, if you have made it this far on the podcast, we definitely appreciate you, and we apologize if any of our tiredness has showed through it. We think it definitely has. But we had to make the podcast because we want to share our Disneyland experience, and what we did for Reese's birthday and our weekend and stuff. We always love sharing that information. So if you've made it this far, we appreciate you. We love you. And we will see you next week, far less tired, well rested.
And back to our scheduled programming.
Back to our scheduled programming. So with that, thank you. We love you. If you're not already followed us on our Instagram, make sure you go ahead and do that at SNAPPDUO. And don't forget to follow us on TikTok, Pinterest, Facebook, YouTube, and Spotify. If I'm missing anything else, I don't know. Anyway, we will see you next week.
Happy birthday.
Bye.
Love you.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yeah. All right. Love you guys. We'll see you next week.
Love ya.
Deuce.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Oh, snap.